spiritual lessons from historical battles. Have you ever wondered if the chaos of war holds a deeper meaning? Could the clashing swords, the cries of warriors, and the turning tides of ancient battles whisper truths about your own soul? Today, we embark on a journey through time, not to recount history, but to uncover the spiritual lessons hidden in the heart of historical battles. These are not just tales of victory and defeat. They are sacred mirrors reflecting the eternal journey of your soul. Stay with us until the end, for this is not merely a story of the past, but a revelation of your inner strength, purpose, and destiny. Long before you were born, your soul chose a path of growth, a path that mirrors the battles fought on ancient fields. The Bhagavad Gita, spoken on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, teaches us that life itself is a battlefield where the soul confronts its fears, desires, and duties. Just as Arjuna stood before a vast army, uncertain and torn, your soul faces its own battles, moments of doubt, struggle, and choice. The ancient texts, from the Vedas to the Tao Te Ching, tell us that every conflict, whether on a historical plane or within your heart, is a sacred opportunity for growth. Historical battles, like those of Thermopylae, Waterloo, or the Mahabharata, were not just clashes of steel. They were stages where the soul's eternal qualities were tested. Courage, sacrifice, unity, and resilience shone through the chaos, revealing truths that transcend time. Your life, dear soul, is no different. Every challenge you face is a battle your soul chose to forge its light. Let us journey through these historical moments to uncover the spiritual lessons they hold for you. Picture the Battle of Thermopylae, 480 BCE, where 300 Spartans stood against a Persian army of thousands. Outnumbered, they fought not for victory, but for honor, for their people, for a truth greater than themselves. The Greek historian Herodotus tells us of their unwavering courage, a fire that burned despite certain defeat. What does this teach us? Courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to act despite it. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, "Perform your duty equipoised, abandoning all attachment to success or failure." The Spartans embodied this truth, choosing duty over fear. Your soul too chose battles in this life, moments where fear looms large, whether in a relationship, a career, or an inner struggle. Courage is your soul's contract to face these moments, to stand tall like those warriors, knowing that every step forward polishes your spirit. Ask yourself, what fear am I called to face today? Your courage is not just a choice, it's a sacred vow. Now, let us turn to the Battle of Kurukshetra, the heart of the Mahabharata. Here, warriors like Abhimanyu and Bhishma laid down their lives not for personal gain, but for Dharma, the cosmic order. Their sacrifice was not a loss, it was a surrender to a higher purpose. The Upanishads teach that the soul is eternal, untouched by death, yet it chooses sacrifice to learn love, honor, and selflessness. Sacrifice is a universal lesson, seen in battles across cultures. In the Battle of Gettysburg, 1863, soldiers on both sides gave their lives for ideals they held dear: freedom, unity, or justice. Their sacrifice reminds us that letting go of the ego's desires aligns us with the divine. In your life, every time you sacrifice, whether it's time for a loved one, comfort for a cause, or pride for forgiveness, you honor your soul's contract. Sacrifice is not loss. It is the soul's offering to grow closer to its infinite source. What are you called to release for a greater good? Battles reveal another profound truth, the power of unity. In the Battle of Waterloo, 1815, the Allied forces under Wellington and Blücher triumphed over Napoleon through their combined strength. Alone, they might have fallen, but together, they reshaped history. The Tao Te Ching teaches, the soft overcomes the hard, the gentle overcomes the rigid. Unity is the soft force that binds souls, stronger than any weapon. Your soul chose to walk this life with others, your family, friends, even strangers who form your soul group. Like soldiers in a phalanx, you are never alone. The Sufi poet Rumi reminds us, beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Your battles, whether personal or shared, teach you to unite, to see the divine in others, to recognize that every soul is part of the same cosmic tapestry. When you feel divided, remember the lesson of Waterloo. Unity is your strength, your path to transcendence. Not every battle ends in victory, yet every defeat carries a lesson. At the Battle of Cannae, 216 BCE, Hannibal's forces decimated the Roman army, yet Rome rose again, stronger and wiser. The Dhammapada teaches, though one may conquer 1,000 times 1,000 men in battle, yet he truly conquers who conquers himself. Defeat is not the end. It is the soul's invitation to grow. In your life, every setback, a lost job, a broken heart, a shattered dream, is a battle your soul chose to teach you resilience. Before your birth, in the interlife realm, your soul, guided by spiritual mentors, saw these moments as opportunities to forge inner strength. The veil of forgetting hides this plan, but in moments of quiet, you feel it, the whisper that says, rise again. Like Rome, you are built to endure, to transform defeat into wisdom. What defeat can you reframe as a lesson today? Every battle, historical or personal, is governed by the law of karma. The Garuda Purana explains that every action, every sword raised, every word spoken, creates an energy that returns to the soul. In historical battles, the seeds of conflict often sprouted from past actions, just as your life's challenges may echo choices from this life or beyond. Karma is not punishment. It is a teacher, showing the soul the consequences of its choices. In the interlife state, your soul reviewed its past, choosing battles to balance its karma. A betrayal you face may teach forgiveness. A loss may teach gratitude. But karma is not fate. The Tao Te Ching reminds us, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your choices today, kindness, courage, forgiveness, shape your future battles. Every act of love is a seed for peace. Every act of anger, a seed for struggle. What seeds are you planting in your soul's battlefield? Why do we forget our soul's plan? This veil of forgetting, described in the Taittiriya Upanishad, cloaks our memories at birth, allowing us to experience each battle anew. Without it, would you face fear with courage or sacrifice with love? The veil is a gift, giving you the chance to rediscover your soul's strength. Yet, the truth is never far. In dreams, intuitions, or moments of clarity, your soul whispers its purpose. Historical battles teach us this. Even in chaos, the soul knows its path. The Spartans at Thermopylae, the warriors of Kurukshetra, the soldiers at Gettysburg, they followed an inner knowing, a spark of the divine. When you face your battles, listen to that same spark. Your spiritual guides, ever present, send signs. A chance meeting, a sudden insight, a feeling of peace. Trust these whispers, for they are your soul's map through the battlefield of life. Every battle, every lesson leads to one goal: liberation. In Hinduism, this is moksha. In Buddhism, nirvana. In Sufism, union with the divine. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that the material world is a training ground where the soul learns to transcend conflict. Historical battles show us courage, sacrifice, unity, and resilience, qualities that free the soul from ego, fear, and attachment. Your life's battles are not meant to break you, but to awaken you. Each moment of courage aligns you with your divine nature. Each sacrifice reveals your eternal light. Each act of unity connects you to the universal whole. Liberation is not escaping the battlefield. It's standing in its center, knowing you are both the warrior and the war, the soul and the source. Now feel this truth. Your battles are not random. Your soul chose them to forge courage, to teach sacrifice, to build unity, to cultivate resilience. You are a warrior of the spirit, guided by unseen allies, walking a path you designed in a timeless realm. Every challenge is a sacred lesson, every defeat a step toward liberation. If this truth ignites your soul, write one word in the comments below: warrior. Let this word be your vow to face your battles with courage, to honor your soul's contract, to rise as the divine warrior you are. This is not just a story, it's a movement, a gathering of souls ready to embrace their purpose. Subscribe to this channel, share this wisdom with those who need it, and let's rise together. Every share, every connection strengthens our collective light. This is your soul's battlefield. Fight with love, learn with grace, rise with power, and awaken to the eternal warrior within.